Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for our 2:30 streaming show. I'm Jamie French.
And I'm Robinson Miles. We're starting off today with a story that, yet again, more developments all the time.
Yeah.
So in continuing coverage, we're hearing from renters in Oakland City who say they have a month to find a new place to live. Records show nearly 70 Oakland City University-owned properties in Gibson County are now up for sale. We don't know exactly how many properties, but as we reported yesterday, the OCU board voted to allow it. Renters sent us the letters they received from OCU saying they have until July 9th to vacate. Now, you can find that letter on 14news.com.
Of course, this all comes as former OCU employees are still waiting for 3 paychecks. Government officials met with OCU employees after a potential mass layoff warning. And then Tuesday, President Dr. Ron Dempsey told us that they are prepared to write checks as soon as they have the money from a donor. He's been telling us the money would be there over the past 6.5 weeks, but still, employees are not paid. So this is a story that our Emma Beck has followed closely. She's still working to get answers from the university, the Attorney General, the Department of Labor, the city, and county leaders. So she'll have another update for us tonight on 14 News.
In Evansville, there's a push underway to replace lead pipes on the city's west side. Evansville Water and Sewer Utility has hired contractors to go door to door in west side neighborhoods, checking the pipes that connect homes to the city's water main. Workers will dig small test holes in yards along Broadway, Poplar Grove, and Franklin Street to find out if service lines are indeed made of lead.
Now, if they do find lead pipes, the utility will replace it for free, funded through a state loan program. The utility service says that all lead lines nationwide must be replaced by 2037. That's a story our Leslie Chapman's working on, so she'll have more details there tonight on 14 News.
So if you've been outside, you've probably noticed it, and we have too, taking a look at the different places that have been affected. So with that first major heat wave of the year, camps around Vandenberg County are taking extra measures to ensure kids are safe and hydrated. Between constant water bottle refilling and taking breaks inside, Camp Reveal is prepared to endure the summer heat.
Now, since the heat index is around 102 to 103, all campers can play outside. When it gets above 105, the 5 through 8-year-olds will have to spend their time playing inside instead. Program directors at Camp Reveal say they're checking in with the campers constantly. That's their priority because many kids don't actually realize how hot it is and how dehydrated they can get. Leaders say sometimes on hot days they'll have to change the schedule so the outside playing time is either earlier in the day before it gets too hot outside, but officials say it's important for campers to just remember their water bottles and their sunscreen. I feel like that goes for all summer camps. Just make sure you're packing that with you. I mean, it's going to get hot.
Oh, yeah. I thought that for myself just walking from my car into this building.
Need your sunscreen and your water bottle.
It's like I should have brought a Camelback for this. I'm feeling depleted. Well, let's go ahead and throw things over to someone who knows a whole lot more about that than we do. Jeff Lyons is here waiting in the wings now. Of course, there is a lot happening around the tri-state right now, so be sure to circle back at 14 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10.
All right, Jeff's got the forecast right after this break.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite stream.
Good afternoon, I'm Jeff Lyons. It's a hot one out there, as Jamie and Rob told you. We have partly cloudy skies right now, and the temperature is in the 90s. This is looking down at the Ohio River riverfront there by the Four Freedoms and Korean War Memorial. You see those flags there bringing up that southerly wind. It's going to stay really steamy here for the next couple of days. And with that, our hottest temperatures and heat index values of the year so far. We were flirting right around 100 there when I walked in just a few minutes ago. For tomorrow night, maybe a few thunderstorms very late. And then on Friday, that rain will move out in the morning. That'll clear us out a little bit, and cool us down too. Right now, temperatures standing at the 90-degree level, most locations, 92 at Mount Carmel, Mount Vernon, Fairfield, Oakland City. We've got 91 at Evansville. That was actually our high yesterday too. And with the humidity factored in, you see some triple digits out there, 100 now for the feels-like temperature in Owensboro and 100 in Evansville. Oakland City at 105 there for the feels-like temp. There are no showers or thunderstorms showing up on the radar. We weren't expecting any, so that's always good. Trust but verify. Back to our north, we have thunderstorms rolling across northern Illinois, and this is going to happen again tomorrow night. It's very common when we have a warm and humid air mass. Once we get a few thunderstorms together and they organize, they move along in what we call an MCS, or a microscale convective system. And what that means is the storms kind of take on a life of their own. They may accelerate. They sometimes will have a damaging wind component along the lead edge, and they tend to produce heavy rainfall, beneficial rain. Behind it, we call that the stratiform rain. That's where it just kind of rains gently after you get the big downpour in the front of that. So anyway, that's going on in northern Illinois, but it's important to us because some of the fallout from that will kind of drift down into the tri-state late tonight. We think that tonight things will kind of dry out. We're not going to get much rain. The severe weather risk, though, for tomorrow is a little closer to home. You see that that level 2 risk gets all the way down to about Vincennes. And the thinking here is that we will have yet another line of storms that'll come across, and a portion of that then will dip down through the tri-state late Friday night and late Thursday night and early Friday morning. And then by Friday, we're just down to that general pop-up kind of afternoon thunderstorm risk. Here's later tonight going into tomorrow morning, and you see some very light rain, but this will be on the downside, decaying portion of the life, I keep saying lifestyle, the lifeline or life of the line of storms that's coming across. And then on the flip side of that, we get another mesoscale system across Illinois Thursday night, tomorrow night, and that one will be stronger. Therefore, the storms may have a little more punch as they come across, but again, they will be weakening as they dive down toward the Ohio River. So you will likely hear some thunder late tomorrow night going into early Friday morning, and the rain amounts, at least on our model, not too impressive. But keep in mind, these are spot totals. You can have a thunderstorm that produces an inch of rain that goes between our grid points here on the model. The Mount Carmel number there, 3,500s, is a little closer to what I would think would be possible with some of those thunderstorms coming through. For tomorrow, hot and humid again. That'll be day 3 of our first heat wave of the season, and also the final day as we will start to cool down once these two systems move through. If you look at the bigger picture, you can kind of tell that we have most of the energy concentrated here in Wisconsin around a low pressure, and that's what's driving those thunderstorms through. On Thursday night, going into Friday, almost an identical system, but with a little stronger punch to it, a little stronger push from the low, and you see a long line there of thunderstorms developing, or complex, and as it moves across Indiana and central Illinois, that's when we will pick up some of that beneficial rainfall and maybe some thunder. There is a cold front kind of lurking out there. It never quite makes it into the tri-state. It'll likely wash out. It will help pull the temperatures down a bit and knock the humidity back some. So there's that is a positive, and our temperatures actually trend down to below normal for the start of next week, a little cooler there for mid-June, with rain chances too. This is the Friday morning rain, and then you'll notice we clear out Friday night. Saturday looks mainly dry. Sunday looks dry, with the exception maybe of western Kentucky, a few pop-up thunderstorms there. Once we get into Monday, the storm track kind of shifts to the south, and I don't think we're going to see much meaningful rainfall until maybe Wednesday, midweek there, before we dry out again. The total rainfall, this is the area picture there for the next 7 days, is still not too terribly impressive, so we'll just have to wait and see how these two lines of storms perform and set up and then dissipate as they come our way. 76 degrees will be the low temperature overnight, and we should get up to about 94 tomorrow. So that'll be a hot one as well, the hottest day if we do in fact hit 94, and that would force the heat index closer to that danger zone of 105 or greater. 7-day forecast, much cooler then as we move into next week, but we have a continued threat for some scattered showers and thunderstorms too. The longer range outlook actually holds our temperatures at or slightly below normal in the north and near or slightly above normal across the tri-state, with rainfall lighter than normal, but still some rain that we can all use. The next time I'll see you here on the stream will be at 9 o'clock tonight, as we do every night, the 14 First Alert Weather Show at 9. In the meantime, I'll be putting together some new information for you on 14 News at 4, 5, and 6. So that's where I'll see you next on TV. Please stay safe, stay cool, have a great afternoon.
Devices.